Hi friends, I'm Prashant. Today I'm going to explain you the north and south pole of a magnet and how do we identify it, right? So as we know, any bar magnet or any circular magnet will have a north pole and will have a south pole, right? And we have magnetic field which goes around the magnet as well, right? And the direction is from north to south. This is how a traditional bar magnet and the magnetic field lines will look like, right? Now a very simple challenge. I have a magnet here, a cylindrical magnet. How do I identify which is a north and which is a south pole, right? The very simple experiment which we can do at home is take a small piece of cardboard, fix your magnet to the cardboard, right? And all you need is take some water, right? And now I'm placing this cardboard on top of the water, right? If you see, the magnet initially rotated for a while and then it got suspended at one position. Now let's do that again. This is how I'm suspending the magnet. It's rotating by 90 degrees somewhere and now it is held at one particular position. So now this is north and south, right? Now I know which direction is east. This direction is east, so this must be my north. So this is north and this is south. North pole and south pole. So friends, now we know which side is north and which side is south. Now if I take this magnet and if I want to understand my field lines, right, whatever we have drawn is by using pencil. But if I want to verify how are my magnetic lines will look like, all we need is another simple set of tools, or I can say all we need is some steel particles, a fine iron dust, right? So I'm going to make use of this fine iron dust to identify the magnetic lines. Now let's spray this iron dust on top of the magnet. Right, I'm just spraying on top of the magnet and you can see the dust particles getting settled in the form of small lines. Let's try to understand more and more closely as I spray. Right. If you can see here, this is how I can see a small cup-like structure forming around the magnet and had some divergent lines in this way and along this way. Let me settle the particles by giving small vibrations around the magnet. You can see how the particles are getting settled around the small cylindrical bar magnet. Yeah, this is how we can see a proper cup-like structure now here with the divergent lines as we have drawn, right? This is so interesting and fascinating. Yeah. Now let's do another small experiment on magnets. Let's remove this dust first, right? This is one of cool experiments which I've come across these days and very simple experiment. There are 4 hollow circular magnets here, right? And a small pencil and there are magnets here affixed to the pencil, right? When I actually suspend it here, this actually floats, and you see, very simple experiment, and uh, this is something I loved it, right? Now the question arises, where are north and south poles for these magnets? Let's do one thing. Let's open one magnet. Let's remove one magnet and try to understand where are north and south poles, right? Yeah. So this is the magnet that we have removed. So we are not sure which side is north and south. It could be on the curvatures or it could be on the sides as well. So let's first put this magnet this way, right, and sprinkle the dust we have, the iron dust we have. Let me take this thing. Right, let me. Right, while I'm doing this, I see a nice circle forming around the magnet, but I don't see any of the magnetic field lines diverging outside, right? Let me settle it. Right, so we can see a proper circle forming around, but there are no divergent lines coming across or any cup like structure forming around the magnets. So this is an indication that maybe the poles are not on the curvature, the poles could be on the sides of the magnet. So let's do one thing, let's do this experiment again by positioning the magnet in a different way. First let's remove the dust and clear the dust. We have here. Now the first time we place the magnet this way, but now let's place the magnet this way, right? Now let's again sprinkle the dust. Let's do one thing, let's keep it here. Yeah, sprinkle the dust again. Right, now we can see two cup like structures, one this way and another this way, with divergent lines forming around, right? So let's do one thing, let's settle the dust. It's actually moving around. Let me hold this and settle the dust. Right, right, now we can see properly two cup like structures with several divergent lines. So this is a case of the hollow circular magnet that we have come across, with the poles being on the side rather than on the curvature. So friends, now let's try to understand what will happen to the magnetic field if I place two cylindrical bar magnets side by side, right? So now these are opposite poles of the two magnets. Either this should be north or this should be south, or this is north and this is south, right? So now when I place in between and when I want to understand, let's take the iron dust that we have, right, and let's start sprinkling around. Now Now here is an interesting point. In the first experiment when we have done, there was only one cylindrical bar magnet, and we have seen a very traditional magnetic field. Now here I see one cup like structure here, the other cup like structure here, and the other cup like structure here, and the other cup like structure here. Now you see the difference. When north and south poles are adjacent to each other, there is a change in magnetic field rather than a traditional magnetic field that we have this way and this way. Now we have 4 cups rather than 2 cups, right? This is so much fun. Thank you guys, thank you for watching the video. We'll come with more experiments next week.